Hi everybody, it's just a really quick live today. I'm out and about and I'm doing this on my tablet. I normally only work on my computer, so it's just been this, trying to pick themes. This one's not so bad, see my new nose? Anyway, I'm not anywhere near prepared as I thought I would be today. I was going to interview Fran, my friend who does my hair, and I've been friends with her since I was like 15 years old. You know, just a couple of years ago. However, her next client came, so that didn't work out. But today's video is about, what do you think is the best bit of information or advice that you've been given as a woman, as far as what you found that helped you grow as yourself? Hey Jazz, hey Coralie. What is the best bit of advice that you got that helped you to see a different view, to see beyond what you could see yourself? I was just talking with Fran about this, you know, and I think women should always be sharing the things that work, stuff that, things that work. We should be sharing these kinds of things amongst ourselves and uplifting each other. And, you know, for stuff I'm 55, I've lived a lot of years. I've learnt a lot of things through mistakes, through listening to the wrong people, through naivety, through arrogance, through ego, through pig-headedness, through just being young and stupid and thinking I knew everything. Because, you know, when you think you know everything, you really think you know everything. Where if I look back and I had some really amazing, strong women around me. Now, those who know me know that I've had a nail career for like years and years and years. So I was fortunate enough in my career to sit across from some really amazing women. And they didn't necessarily have to be in business or doing anything highfalutin or, you know, anything that the newspaper would come and write a story on. They were women that were courageous enough to listen to their heart. They were courageous enough to stand in their truth, even in the face of people telling them they were wrong, people telling them they had no right to their own opinion. So you've got to remember too, there's been a lot of changes for women on this planet. Initially, like some years ago, I'm sorry, I think my internet's not so great, but I'm out the back of Fran's house and this is the best that's going to happen because I'm hotspotting from my phone. And anyway, women have changed. The vista, or the landscape for women, as much as it's been slow to change over the years, it's picking up pace now. But in remembering, we all should remember that women older than ourselves, and it doesn't matter what age you are, because we tend to look at ourselves and people that are a bit younger, instead of looking at ourselves and the full scope of age for women. And in understanding that the longer, you know, the earlier that women were around, like say 1930, 1940, 1950, 1960, times were very different. And times were very, very difficult. Imagine today's world, women can stand up, speak for themselves, have different jobs, we can travel, we can drive cars, we vote, we make up our minds on what we do and don't want. Now imagine for a moment that you lived in an era that worldwide women were not allowed to speak up. No, people didn't want to hear what you had to say. In fact, you could be put in jail, you could be harmed for speaking your mind. Now, I think there needs to be time taken where we remember the women that came before us, that are still alive, you know, but in understanding that life was not easy, that making their way in the world was not as simple as it is now. Even though now, yes, there's a lot of hardships, for sure. However, not even close to what a lot of women have had to deal with in their lives. And this brings me back to what was the greatest bit of information or wisdom or what would you call it, like someone helping you, someone telling you something of great importance that you learnt from. I think these are the things we should be sharing. We should be listening to our elders. We should be calling them our elders and not old people or, you know. I don't like those words. I don't think they're very respectful. And our elders, to me, shows that they've been around, that there is a wisdom, there is an innate wisdom there that we could all learn from. So I would ask all of us that if we have cool things that we know, stuff that we learned of somebody else, that could have been someone younger, it could have been a man, it could have been anything, that we at least take a moment to share. I was listening to something last week. I've been listening and reading a lot these last few weeks. A woman was saying, one of them, I don't remember who, that once you learn something, you should immediately teach it, regardless. You don't have to wait until you've got a doctorate or you've been to uni or you've got a certificate on the wall or something like that. Whatever you learn, then teach. Straight away. Whatever it is, even if you learn to make a cake, that's fantastic. Teach someone. This is how we are going to survive as a race. Because I can tell you, hi Mum, that we're going to need to share amongst ourselves the realness of life and not just what we find and share on Facebook. So that's my chat for today. If you have something great to share, then share. Because the world needs to hear you and the world needs to hear what you have as far as your knowledge. So do that and encourage others to do the same thing. So anyway, everybody, I forgot to say, it's Cheryl Anderson. It's been very difficult to work technology today, but anyway. Take care. Have an excellent weekend, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. So until then, take care, be well, and be kind to yourself. Bye now.